How's it going, guys? Welcome into this hot-ass South Mississippi day, and we got a Ford to try to get running. So welcome in. Long time no see. Been a lot going on in life, and I just hadn't had time to film or do anything, but I'm trying to make up for it. I got this 1995 Ford F-150 I picked up that doesn't run, and we're going to see if it's even worth fiddling with, because from what I understand, the motor got overheated and she probably needs a head gasket. But I want to see if I can at least get some kind of life out of this thing and get some content out for you guys. It's been a month since I posted something, and a lot's been going on. So get your Gatorade and a cool rag and come join us in this 110 degree day here in Mississippi. Come on in, guys. So like I said, guys, it's I've had a lot going on in life, and life's been pretty rough for old fella. Between my job and everything else, I stayed really busy, and I hadn't had time to piddle with any kind of junk. And well, now thanks to my uncle, I've got a whole lot of junk to piddle with. So I got this Ford truck I bought off of him, and we're gonna see if it's even worth saving. So get under the power barn. And it looks like hell. Why don't you come over here and just come on now. Get over here, come look. As you see, she's got the old Tower of Power, a 300 inline six, one of the best engines Ford honestly ever made. You know, you can say, oh, well, this engine's better, but I have to argue and say the 306 is God tier. As you can see from this radiator cap, the cooling system was fucked, to say the least. And I don't know what all my uncle did to try to get her back going. That belt is almost disintegrated, and this battery, well, it looks like a battery that's just about done for this world. So I'm gonna go get a slightly less crappy battery out of the Expedition, and we're gonna see if we can get some life or signs of life. I wonder if this battery's even got any juice. Probably doesn't. Let's see. Oh, well, here's sparkles. Let's see if anything pops off. We got an 80s Ford Dinger. Yeah, that battery is about as good as the rest of this truck. We're gonna just, granted the one I got, the Expedition ain't much better, but it is a little better. Convenient Ford Ranger bed. All right. Got one of them Walmart Evershark batteries. That's got a dead cell, I think. But anyway, just see if it does anything else. All right, it's got the good thing is we got the Ford Fuel Me junction right here. Let's see. So let's get our universal Ford key and see what happens. battery battery's about toast too. All right, let me get the Expedition. Expedition makes keys on. Still nothing on the that, so we're just going to put the Ford universal key on. Alright, let's let that battery build up. Be back in a moment. Alright guys, I've let the battery build up a little bit. I did pour a little bit of water in here just to have something inside of the radiator. We got some brake clean. Now, usually I'm not one to believe that you don't use brake clean on engines that sit, but because I know this engine probably has damage and it is not too long for this world. Sorry about that, my grandma stopped by. So we're gonna flip the key on. But like I was saying, I think this engine is pretty well toast. Yeah, it's got some chocolate milk, so yeah, it's got a blown head gasket. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if we can get it to run. If we can't, we're gonna drive it up to Grandma's house. But let's see. Key is on. Give him a little brake clean in there. Come on, Ford. You're on! Hey! It ain't happy. And she is pumping out that tailpipe. Let me bring you around and look. Yeah, she's running. It ain't happy. Yeah, I say she's about done. Dump some water in it, and we're gonna see if we can make it move under its own power. So we're gonna see if we can get it to drive. Well, she drove up here as you seen. So Now time to close her up till we can get a motor. Thank you guys for watching.